Will Smith has reportedly exposed Jada and her behavior in front of the whole world. Here's what he said. Will and Jada got married in 1997. For years, they were one of Hollywood's most visible couples. They raised 3 kids together, Trey from Will's first marriage and Jaden and Willow. But in October 2023, Jada dropped a bombshell. While promoting her memoir Worthy, she told NBC's Hoda Kotb that she and Will had been separated since 2016. She said by 2016 they were exhausted with trying. She said they were both stuck in their fantasy of what the other person should be. She also said she made a promise that there would never be a reason for them to divorce, and she has not been able to break that promise. So they remain legally married, but living in separate homes. Will's response at the time was measured. He sent a statement to the New York Times saying Jada's book kinda woke him up. He said that after being with someone for more than half your life, a sort of emotional blindness sets in. He did not contradict anything Jada said. He did not deny the separation. He did not push back on the timeline. Then in March 2025, Will released his first album in 20 years called Based on a True Story. On the opening track, he played out a barbershop conversation where people debate everything from the Oscar slap to his marriage. On the second track, You Lookin' For Me, he addressed the marriage directly. He rapped that his personal life with his wife is complicated and told people to mind their business. He also referenced the Oscar slap fallout, saying he will not get nominated, but he is still on top. The album did not sell well commercially, but it did one thing. It put Will's perspective into the public record. He called the marriage complicated. He did not call it over. In January 2026, Will and Jada showed up together in Paris. They were there to support their son Jaden, who debuted his first collection as the men's creative director of Christian Louboutin during Paris Fashion Week. Reports said they stayed in separate hotel suites during the trip. Sources close to them said they are best friends, deeply bonded, but they live separate lives, and that is what works for them. Another insider said they will never get divorced. Not emotionally, not spiritually, not financially, but separate insiders described the whole arrangement as a business partnership and said any sign of public disagreement would be counterproductive for both their careers. Then in March 2026, Jada gave a fresh interview. She was asked directly whether Will might move back in. Her answer was clear. She said, "We will, not right now." She followed that up by saying she enjoys her space. Clips of her saying this went viral across social media. She described the benefits of living alone and called this period fantastic for getting to know herself better. She also said they would build something new together eventually, but for now, separate homes suit them both. Days later, Will was in Angola, Africa. He landed in Luanda as part of an announcement for the E1 Electric Powerboat Racing Championship. He owns a team in the league. He met with the president of Angola and discussed the possibility of filming bad boy scenes in the country. But what went viral was a clip of him dancing with an unidentified woman at an event in Luanda. The internet immediately connected it to Jada's comments about not letting him move back in. Social media ran with the contrast, Jada choosing her personal space while Will is dancing in Africa. So what is the truth Will has revealed about Jada? It is not one single statement. It is everything combined. His album called The Marriage complicated and told the public to stay out of it. His actions show a man building a life that does not revolve around being in the same house as his wife. And insiders say this is not a marriage falling apart. It is a partnership that operates on terms most people would not recognize. They show up for their kids. They show up for business, but they do not share a home. And neither one seems to be in a rush to change that. That is the truth. Not a scandal, not a breakup. 2 people who have decided that this is what works for them, even if the rest of the world finds it hard to understand.